Oh my goodness, guys. What have I even done?
This is my May Lego Star Wars haul. Got probably about $1,000 worth of stuff here. Let's try to talk about it in 5 minutes or less. To start the month off, Walmart had a ton, and I mean a ton of crazy Lego clearance deals. We got Acclimator, normally a $65 Canadian set, down to $33. Plo Koon Microfighter for $9. Ton of Night Trooper battle packs. These were all $13 a piece. Clone Trooper battle packs. These were all $20 a piece. And probably the most absurd find, the set's not even like 2 months old yet. It's a normally an $89.99 Canadian set. It was down to just $53. Yeah, had to leave with this one. Crazy deal on such a new set. And then for non-Walmart clearance, I went to my used local Lego store. I picked up this set, the ARC 170. It didn't come with any of the minifigures, but it had a pretty nice looking box, the instructions, and the build. But yeah, here's the build right here. This one was $60 right here. Pretty nice ARC 170. Definitely like this one a lot more than 2025 one. And yeah, that box is in pristine condition. So yeah, really nice find there. And then later in the month, I decided to take a trip to Calgary. I went to Calgary X, went to Murrow Morrison, and Anthony Daniels were signing autographs there. So I had to pick up a couple Lego Star Wars sets to get signed. For tomorrow, I picked up the 2002 Jango Fett set. The set came out back in 2002, right when the movie came out. And Anthony Daniels, I went with the Droid Escape set from 2012. Pretty iconic scene from episode 4, A New Hope. And yeah, you can see the autographs on both of them. Absolutely gorgeous. Love how they put the character names right next to it too. But in Calgary, I also picked up some brand new Lego Star Wars sets. I got probably the most overpriced set of the year. I don't know, it's starting to become steep competition, but this one is pretty expensive. Normally a $60 Canadian set. I ended up getting on sale for $48 at Superstore. I did also get it before the set technically released officially, so kind of worth it in that regard. And then I went to Calgary's probably biggest Lego store, Brick Bin. Lots of things to look at for sure, but I ended up leaving with this 2011 Clone Trooper Battle Pack, all sealed and everything. And then I just got a couple other random used sets. V-Wing from 2006, no minifigures, no instructions, no box, just a build. But I mean, hey, for $10, I couldn't really go wrong with this one. And this set is cool. It's just missing a couple parts off to find those, but it is the Imperial Landing Craft from 2007. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, dude. This one did have the instructions and the minifigures. The only thing that was missing, it just didn't have the box. And then May the 4th happened, so you know we had to get the Darksaber promo. I ended up going with two sets to get to the $210 Canadian dollar threshold. Got the Razor Crest from the new movie. I saw my buddy piece this one together, so that's kind of what inclined me to build it. But honestly, it's actually a really cool set. And I didn't have the original one to begin with either. And I've been eyeing this set for a while. I already have the UCS one. I ended up just getting it. You know, it's Star Wars Day. There's not a better day to get it. And I still needed about $20 to get the promo, so I said, why don't we just spend $90 instead? So that was Star Wars Day. And then my buddy Alec was actually moving, so I went over to his place to actually help him clean up a bunch of stuff. And it's not a set because I don't have the build for it, but he gave me this, and the box is pretty clean, so I just want to show it off. But yeah, it's Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle from 2015. I know the sequels are kind of hated, but honestly, I kind of get nostalgic for this Kylo Ren box art. I don't know, I just remember back in 2015, like, everyone was so excited. There's a new Star Wars movie coming out. Like, everyone was freaking out about this thing. Little side note, though, honestly, just a little anecdote I kind of just want to share. I remember, like, back in 6th grade, maybe it was 7th grade, I think it was 6th grade. I just remember, though, actually going to his place, and we were actually building this set together. So it's actually pretty cool after all these years. I actually have the box now from that memory. But yeah, I'm looking at the floor right now. That is my $1,000 Lego Star Wars haul. Pretty crazy. Honestly, though, a lot of that $1,000 did come from just the autographs itself. Because Tomorrow was like $200, and then Anthony Daniels was like $160. So that's already like $300 right there. Just actually insane. But that's going to do it for this month's recap video. Let me know, guys, which set would you pick up? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.